sneak in and rape her? Yes,
No,
I would.
not sneaking in. You've been out for 19 years. You wake up and like, 7 a.m. I gotta watch some TV. Your wife comes in. Hey, honey, you wanna go for a walk? I'm watching The Young and the Restless, bitch. Shut up. I feel very uncomfortable with how our interns are treated. What are you sniffing their hair, dude?
It smelled really good.
Sarah and No Name, they do the morning show, ruling on the airwaves. Alice Radio, Maddie's the producer, and Hooman runs the boards. Me, I'm Black the Ripper, representing for the dwarves. Oh yeah, listen in now. Sarah and No Name are after dark.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
It's the only late night show. It's the only late night show. It's the only late night show.
Warm
hell's going on over
warming up
here?
my throat for a big week of radio.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, totally, man. Totally. Thought I'd start with the big international story about
Okay.
toothpaste. Night races. In case you're wondering what's going on in the world, it's Monday. I know this weekend was just chaos for everybody. You're all hungover and wasted. Today, we're talking about toothpaste. The Chinese toothpaste. Have you heard about this?
No, I have not, sir.
Really?
No.
Really, Sarah?
Do I need to hear about this?
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's talking about it, man. It's a big deal. This apparently the U.S. FDA, I think it was like Friday or whatever, said like don't buy this Chinese toothpaste, and now the Chinese are saying like this toothpaste is okay. It's like this whole like international crisis over toothpaste. Our like health ministry of the U.S. is saying that this toothpaste contains this like little thing that's found in antifreeze. And they're saying, like, it's not cool to put antifreeze in your mouth.
Delicious.
And, like, the Chinese people are saying, yeah, it is. And so, like, there's this whole, like, I don't know if it's like a cultural thing, or what's going on here, but it's like a big standoff on toothpaste.
Are Chinese people known for their good teeth?
I don't know. It's turning into turning into a international incident, everybody. I don't know if things are going to escalate. But let me tell you one thing. We want the Chinese to be our friend. So if we need to brush with radiator fluid toothpaste, I'm all for it. Don't piss these people off, America. I'm looking at the picture of the toothpaste, and it says,
it's not called
Bubbles Jr., Mr. Cool, Fabrique in China. And I'm like, dude, I wouldn't put that in my mouth. I mean, who's ever even heard of Mr. Cool toothpaste?
Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bubbles Jr., Mr. Cool toothpaste.
There we go.
You're going to put that in your mouth?
My kids might be into that.
It's got like 3 different languages in the made in China thing. Fabrique. N-E-N, and then China is spelled C-H-I-N-E. Well, I guess I'm not putting anything in my mouth that the people don't even know how to spell. But my point is, what if this is the other thing too? Maybe the Chinese are onto something. Maybe like if you put antifreeze in your toothpaste, you don't get any cavities. Maybe this is just a big thing, like from like our dental people are saying, like, dude, if we get rid of cavities, we don't got any jobs. What's up? Yep. What if we found out that if you just rinse your mouth with antifreeze once a day, you don't need to even brush your teeth? And like you never get any cavities, and you never, there goes the whole dental industry.
New formula Ipana toothpaste with WD-9.
Half-assed news.
You got to thank your local drug dealer today, man. Just for every single. I mean, this guy's a convicted drug dealer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
His name's not in the news, but this dude agreed to pose as a wannabe terrorist. He's a hero. And he's a freaking American hero today. He's the guy. They're saying that this guy, this drug dealer, basically said, okay, I'll go in, I'll become part of this terrorist cell. I'll give you guys information for a lighter sentence. Over the weekend, authorities disrupted this terror plot that could have caused unthinkable devastation. These guys were going to set off explosives in this fuel line that feeds JFK Airport and runs through all these residential neighborhoods. And they're saying that it's just like super, super over the top. I mean, this would have just, killed thousands of people and stuff. But they're saying the guy who brought this down was this freaking crazy-ass druggie, this crazy-ass dealer, man, this evil dude. And now he's an American hero!
Now, how did he...
He's the best! I mean, think about this, man. Imagine all the junkies sitting out there with needles in their arms in the gutters. They're picking up the paper going, like, once this guy's, identity gets out, they're like, dude, he was my first dope dealer. I always knew he had more in him. Right on.
A hero.
Sure.
How much time do they take off his sentence?
That's the thing. It doesn't say, or at least I didn't read it. I literally read that much what's highlighted.
Oh.
So.
Half-assed news.
It's official. Officials decided to shut down the Castro party this year for Halloween.
I'm sorry, they're just making that official now?
I don't know.
After the legend of the 9 people shot?
This is the one thing that just drives me crazy, and that's the big thing. Is last year, they say a gunman shot 9 people. They keep out the whole in self-defense part of the story. And my point is, when you have 100,000 people together, you're going to let, one dude just defending himself against 9 thugs ruin a whole party for an entire...
Allegedly. None of this, we never got a single name. We had never one single report of injuries or no details of what the... This is almost like it's made up.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, and they fabricated that story because the people who live in the Castro don't want the damn party anymore. You know why? Because the Castro is aging.
Really?
That is
what
correct.
Do you mean it's aging?
I'm saying that these are people who, like in the 70s and 80s, were going crazy in the Castro.
Yeah.
This is fabulous. We're coming out. Now being gay is blasé. Now they're just older guys, older girls and guys. They just want to live a quiet life. They're done with their partying days, and they don't want the young kids coming over.
They're turning the techno off and getting into the classical music.
That is correct.
Half-ass news.
Patrick Knight out of Livingston, Texas. Texas does it right, man. 14 executions already in 2007. They got 5 set up for the month of June.
Oh, great.
But Patrick Knight, I guess he's due. And later this month, he's going to be taken out for shooting his neighbors up or whatever, almost 16 years ago. And apparently, you've probably heard the story. It's all over the place. This dude's looking for jokes.
I haven't heard this.
And when they go, do you have any final words?
Oh, he wants to tell a joke.
He wants to get up there and read a bunch of jokes. So he's looking for
a bunch of them or just one?
I guess he's looking for the funniest joke, and that will be his final statement.
All I have is knock-knock jokes and kid jokes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Death.
Death who? Oh, just death. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Move.
See, you blew my joke, man. That's my only freaking joke, and you just stole it from me?
This guy's already received
You're a joke stealer.
This guy already received about 250 wisecracks.
Half-ass news.
We just finished one of the greatest half-ass news segments of all time.
And you weren't even listening to it.
Coming up.
Would you sneak in and rape her? Yes, I would.
No, not sneaking.